Hello great minds, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and also like and share. In this video I will be diving into the 3 research approaches every scholar must understand, which are quantitative, qualitative and mixed methods. If you are writing a thesis, dissertation or journal article, everything depends on choosing the right one. So you have to decide between the type of approach you are going to go for, either the quantitative or qualitative or mixed method. Why this matters? So I'm going to talk about why it matters. Before you design your instrument, analyze data or write your chapter 3 or your methodology section, you must understand your research approach because it determines the flow of your paper or your thesis work or your dissertation. So it is very crucial you master what you are going to write by deciding on which approach you are going to use. So I will start from looking at quantitative research. Now for quantitative research, it's all about numbers, measurements and analysis. So when you are looking at data that has to do with numbers, that has to do with measurement, you go for quantitative research. And what does it answer? It answers questions like what, how many, or to what extent type of questions. That is the question you are going to have under your research question or your hypothesis. If you are dealing with quantitative research, it's going to be something like what is, or what are, or how many, or to what extent. Then when can you use this type of research? When you want to test hypothesis, when you collect structure data like survey, test, is very good for you to make use of quantitative research. Then also used when you want to analyze with statistics like ANOVA, t-test, regression, MANOVA, Markova, etc. Now, if I will give an example of a research question under quantitative research, an example is, what is the effect of first simulation on student achievements in electricity? So achievement there has to do with number. You have to look for the test score or the exam score. So these has make it quantitative research. The other type I will be talking about is qualitative research. Now for qualitative research, it's explore experiences, meaning and perspective. Now just as I've said earlier, for quantitative it answer question like how many, but this answer why and how. That is for qualitative, and it is also used to check the in-depth part of your research. Like if you want to find out beyond what number can say, you want to look at other factors, it will be preferable you go for qualitative research. Then when do you use qualitative research? When you want to reach descriptive insight, it is good you go for qualitative research. Then your data comes from interview, focus group or observation, which will allow you to ask some deeper question. Like if you are carrying out an interview with a student, with a participant, with some of the people living in an area, you can ask different type of question, focus group, observation. Then how do you analyze this? You can go for thematic, narrative, content analysis, depending on what you want to do. Now, an example of a question that can come under qualitative research is, how do students describe their misunderstanding in any particular concept you are looking at? Then also I will be talking about the third one, which is mixed method research. Now mixed method combines the strength of both quantitative and qualitative approaches in one study. If you are carrying out a study and you are going to make use of mixed method, that means in that study you are going to be using both quantitative and qualitative approach. So and your quantitative can come before qualitative, or you bring your qualitative before quantitative. But any study you are carrying out and is the combination of qualitative and quantitative, now that type of study is referred to as mixed method. And what do you do under this? You collect and analyze both types of data. You are going to collect the data for the qualitative, you are also going to collect the data for quantitative, and you are also going to analyze both of them. Now, when can you use this? It seeks a more complete understanding of a problem, because it will tell you the quantity in terms of number, in terms of measurement, and it will also tell you how. So most time, if you are going to look at in-depth knowledge of what you are looking at, it is advisable you go for mixed method. Now, why? It all depends on these three. Everything, your research, your topic, questions, your research instruments, your analysis, and even how you interpret your results depends on the research approach. So defining your research approach is very important in carrying out any study, because that will decide your topic. It has to also inform you on how to go about your question. It has to inform you on how to go about your research instrument, method of data analysis. Take for instance, if I'm carrying out a study that is qualitative, you are not expected to have ANOVA or any descriptive or inferential statistics under such method of data analysis when you are looking at qualitative, because it won't be perfect for what you are going to execute. Now, your method shapes your message. So if you are confused about methodology, you have to go back to this foundation, which is very important. Are you a student, supervisor, or academic trying to get your research right? Mastering these three approaches is your key to clarity and credibility. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the like button, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you very much.